that bitch, oh, we got bulletproof glass now. Bitch, I turned off, I feel like I want a Grammy. I'm speaking Guapanese, I know he cannot understand me.
The best Nintendo Switch players. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Atomyc.
Let me mute my...
For those of you who don't know, Atomyc is one of the highest earning Switch players, with over $3,600 solo earnings, over 6,000 duo earnings, and $6,000 in Twitch Rivals earnings. Now, before we get into analyzing the actual gameplay, I'm going to go over all of his Cash Cup statistics, where he dies the most, his average placements,
I mean, really out here.
His strong points, what are his weak points.
Let me know the weak points, bro.
And what he can do better. And then we're going to take a look.
I might actually watch this whole video, to be honest with you.
Now, first off, what does Atomyc already do well? Well, in my opinion, he has one of the best aims on Nintendo Switch, with insane tracking and being able to laser people with his SMG. And he's also a very good endgame player when he can make it to the end game.
He's saying I can't make it to the end game.
One of the biggest issues Atomyc has in his gameplay is his material conservation.
Facts.
While rotating, he wastes way too many materials, leaving him stranded for mats in endgame. Let's take a look at one clip that explains exactly what's happening.
He's not wrong, bro.
So Atomyc's rotating. He's wasting a lot of mats here.
Yes, sir.
Especially with the unnecessary roof floors. No one's behind him, so that swap was also unnecessary.
Okay.
And now he's already wasted 200 mats.
Damn, just like that.
On blocking areas that aren't needed to be blocked.
Okay.
In my opinion, in that clip, I think he wasted a lot of mats blocking off areas that didn't need to be blocked off.
Facts.
And he could have just gotten the river and swam across as the zone was pushing over there.
Okay.
Or he could have just done one wall, a couple of walls protecting him.
Okay.
Now, it's time to get into Atomyc's Cash Cup statistics.
Let's see it. What we doing?
The 14 weeks of solo Cash Cups, Atomyc totaled 594 points, with 128 of those being elimination, 15
placement
of those
God.
being victory royales, and 451 being placement. He got 79 top 25 placements, 65 of those being top 15, 30 of those being top 5, and 5 wins.
Bro, you should do this more. I like it. Voice is satisfying.
Cash Cups was around 21st, which is the half-in, half-out zone. The half-in, half-out zone is brutal. If you don't get it and it's not on your side, rotations are going to be difficult.
Facts.
And you will die.
Facts.
There are ways to avoid this, but I might be covering that in another video.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now for the part you've all been waiting for. I'm going to be taking a look at some of his gameplay.
Oh, look at that clip. Yo, oh, you good?
So first off, I really like what he does in this clip, because he knows he's about to get rocket launched down, but he retains height by running to the other builds quickly.
I low-key almost sold this.
He just takes, I don't say that's the smartest bloom battle to take.
It's not. It's terrible.
But he's
terrible
keeping
decision.
height. He knows it's a 1v1. The player's clearly low in mats if he's building out of metal this late in the game. Just like Atomyc is, he has no metal. And the player just falls to his death, and Atomyc gets the dub. Now, before I start this clip right here, I want to show you guys his loadout. He always has the SMG in his front slot right here.
200 IQ.
With his shotgun and then the AR.
Yes, sir.
Which you don't see a lot of players do.
I'm unique.
Switch.
Yes, sir.
It's because of the laser aim. Watch.
Ba 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 ba.
Lasers. And then, 30 seconds later, still shooting at him. Guy's just wasting all his mats.
Ba,
and
ba,
he
ba.
lasers him again.
Yes,
one thing that Atomyc does that I disagree with a lot, it's with the carrying the pump over the tack. He always grabs the pump over the tack if it's less than a blue rarity, and I completely disagree.
Okay, let me hear why.
Because the pump slow fire rate, yes, he pairs it with the SMG, but I think the pump doesn't have the damage output that the tack has this season. I don't think it's as viable.
Right.
And then this clip, he just lasers him again, like another guy. One thing I think Atomyc needs to work on is his storm fights.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of storm fights
that
always cause him to die to zone. And especially, look at this. It pays off in the end, but there are 28 players left, 3 away from placement. Yes,
I'm taking this fight. I'm taking this fight.
I can once and run into zone. this guy's gonna die to storm, and you're just gonna get the kill.
I'm taking
And
this
if he
fight.
doesn't and he's rotating out, you just laser him while he's rotating.
I need his mats
There's
though.
nothing you can do.
Give me those mats.
This is the second clip in the row where Atomyc lasers someone and decides to take the storm fight here.
Yes,
You
sir.
should let the guy go. You should run into zone because there's only 29 people left. The zone is over there, and if you don't move now, you're gonna get.
Oh, storm fighting. That's
Now
boss
he
killer.
has laser because of this. So he should rotate right now while the other guy is healing, and then storm hold him so you can get the easy pick while he's rotating.
Nah,
It
bro.
works out in the end here.
Yes,
but
sir.
that's 2 games in a row.
200
where
IQ.
He takes the storm fight that's unnecessary.
Give me those bats. I need that kill point.
Clip in a row again, where he just lasered someone off the bat to low HP. He has the aim on his old sensitivity. He's still using the legacy, and it works out every single time. He just lasers people.
L2.
And then at the end of this clip, he just gets a nice pick on a guy who tries to go for a cheeky shot.
Oh,
In
aim.
this clip right here, he plays way too aggro, and he gets lasered for it.
I don't even know. I'm so pissed I got lasered there.
Survives,
I'm
and,
so pissed that I got lasered
this
there.
end game right here, the rest of it, beautifully.
I low-key sold though.
He does exactly what happened to him, and he just hit someone with a nice shot who was peeking too hard. Then, next off, in this clip, he finds a nice pick on a guy who clearly doesn't know what he's doing at the moment. The wall that he didn't place, and he just gets bodied with the great aim. Again, another thing that I feel deserves a mention is that now that Atomyc doesn't have his SMG anymore,
Yeah.
he realizes that he's going to need to pick up that tack.
Yep, I only take tack if I don't have SMG.
He
Facts.
takes some storm damage,
Yep.
and he's just rotating now. He has 500 mats. He gets lasered in the water. And
Well, he missed my rocket
situation,
kill.
There's nothing you can do.
He missed my rocket
In my
kill.
opinion, I think he should have visualized sound effects on, because
I would have heard this guy, yeah.
if he had it on, he would know that there's a guy
Yeah.
just about to jump out right
Facts,
there,
facts,
and he
facts.
would have had to build. He
Facts.
didn't build there, and that's the reason he died. Otherwise, it's a beautiful clip, and it was a beautiful game overall. Overall, there
Extent,
is a reason
free.
that Atomyc has the earnings he does. He is an amazing Switch player with one of the best aims, and that makes up for the lack of building skills. And there are a couple things he could work on, such as taking less storm fights, conserving materials more,
Right.
but otherwise, he should just keep doing what he's doing, and he'll just keep making money that way.
Yes, sir. Damn, that was actually a good video, bro. That was actually Paul. That was a good content. Good content. That was good content. No cap. That's one of the best videos I think I've seen on YouTube in a long time. In this community. What? That was a great. I'm about to react to that for a video. I'm out of content. You mind, bro? I'll shout out your channel.